Kevin Anthony on psychedelicjukebox.com.
All right. Hey, Kevin Anthony here on psychedelicjukebox.com. Now that my microphone's fixed, you're going to hear, well, forget it now. I mean, I'll be on like every hour, talking about sports and, really important radio-related things, like how my teams are doing. I need some WD-40 from my chair in the office. I really do. I mean, it's embarrassing. You can hear it in the next room. And, it's not like, I'm the 800-pound gorilla in the chair, I'm a little bit overweight. I gained some weight back, since my surgery. But it's not that bad. I shouldn't be squeaking the chair. Hey, I hope you had a great Wednesday. I don't often get a chance to do what I'm about to do, and that's introduce you to a new artist. And, because the show is prepared 24 hours in advance, it's not like, an English artist or wherever you're located, they're fortunate enough to go on BBC 6 and they can tell their friends, hey, we're on between 8 and 9. So-and-so is going to play our music, who's ever in charge of new stuff at BBC and whatever else that they can get on, in terms of exposure. I just can't do that. But I'm making an exception tonight because I came across some music the last couple of days that, when I have so much music, from the 60s that there's not enough days in a week to expose. The library that I have. So it's important for me to select and make it so that it's a good representation of what we have, because we'll never get to play everything. Impossible. And then if you add in the new music that we feature sometimes late at night, around midnight Eastern, it gets a little dicey. But Daniel Smith is the artist I'm talking about. And I just stumbled on his name through Twitter. On Twitter, if you have a Twitter account, they have these little suggestions, who to follow. And so his name looked interesting and, whatever. And so I went to his SoundCloud page and started listening. Now, it's going to take me about 30 to 45 seconds with a new artist. I'll listen. I don't have, an indefinite period of time to spend. I try and devote as much time as I have to listen to new music and decide what's going to go on, what's going to not go on. In the overall scheme of things, I'm not making or and what is it, Wimbledon? I think I don't know England. I'm not trying to be stupid. I just don't. I've never been there before, but. Daniel Smith is a UK artist, and his type of music can be, if you had to, do a classification, it's ambient and experimental. That's one area that I'm very interested in. And we don't really play a lot of that during the day, U.S. time, when people are at work listening. That's what we call our prime time. I kind of save that for late at night, where it could, better fit a more relaxed type of playlist, or free form type of thing. But I'm going to play a couple of cuts the next few hours from Daniel, and he's got a pretty impressive SoundCloud page. His handle on SoundCloud is Daniel Smith UK, and he's got 4 or 5 songs on there that you can listen to if you don't want to wait for me to play them. But he's got almost 2,000 followers on SoundCloud. That's some serious numbers. He's either got a lot of relatives or he's got a lot of people that like his music. I think it's the latter, to be very honest with you. But before we play, I'd like to tell you who Daniel was influenced by. He was I guess, obviously a fan of Brian Eno, Nirvana, Slayer, Herbie Hancock, System of a Down, and Primus. That's kind of a diverse selection of music, and all of these songs are Daniel on guitar and vocals. So his Facebook page is up under Daniel Smith Musician, and he classifies his music on Facebook as experimental ambient guitar. So without any further ado, let me throw a couple of songs on by Mr. Smith, and I really like him. I know you probably will too, and we'll start playing him during the week as we move along. I hope you have had a great Wednesday. I'm Kevin Anthony, your host. Here's some new music from Daniel Smith.
The Psychedelic Jukebox.